removed it using a wire tool, and it's fairly easy to do when it's wet, and I just wet it a little bit, and I just position them just slightly towards the back of the head. They cannot be too far in the middle or anything like that, so they don't go by normal human proportion. And stuff like that. And reference is I should have set up drapery and then set it up around a figure so I know how the drapery actually goes around the figure. Otherwise I'm going by unrealistic illustrations on Google, so, and that probably isn't the best way to use reference. So the best thing is really to get a mannequin and then put drapery over it. So right now I am cutting the top of the head. And if you work with terracotta, you're going to have to remove the inside, kind of scoop everything in, because you're going to fire the sculpture. A lot of sculptors will cast out of plaster cast, so you don't need to scoop it out. But this is what I do because it's the cheapest way, and I do have a kiln, and I will put it in there and I'll fire it. It's the cheapest way. Doing everything else is much more expensive. So I scoop everything out, and you have to make sure that it's about the same width throughout the sculpture, and make sure there's no air bubbles. And of course I remove my armature, I remove all the paper that I built the armature in, and I'm trying to